Welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about the Switch 2. This is the retrospective 1 year later. I did my unboxing for the Switch 2 last year, and I wanted to do a quick update on whether I would recommend this console and some of its features, as well as overall performance, etc. So let's get started. So the Switch 2, as you guys can see, very beautiful console still. Kept it in good shape. Let's pop it up here. Controllers still look amazing. The experience with the new controllers has been much improved. I like the form factor much better than the Switch 1 controllers. They feel better in the hand. They're obviously a little bit larger. So me as a man with a slightly larger hands, or I guess average size hands or whatever you would call it. These are nice to feel in the hand. The buttons are nice and clicky, as you guys know. Mic right there. I mean, this is self-explanatory. If you have a Switch 1, it's basically just a beefier Switch 1. So you guys are familiar with the controllers. I reviewed that in the first video, so I won't go too deep into that. But the experience with these has been great. I have tried the mouse mode. Mouse mode is decent in Metroid Beyond. As you guys can see here, I can click it here. We can also scroll. So some good experience there. Let's get this connected back. All right. In terms of the battery life, it's been pretty decent. Obviously better than the Switch OLED, which is what I'm coming from. I haven't played any games that were too intensive. We can go here into Pokopia. I personally don't think that the screen not being OLED is a huge determining factor on whether you should. All right, so this is Pokopio. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is just got a few Pokemon here in the starting area of the game. And I believe this is a Switch 2 exclusive. I think this game is highly relevant right now, especially with Minecraft and all those other types of games and Roblox. I mainly play this when I am out on the go and I just need something quick to play. Just mess around, kind of let my mind drift away. Next game is Pokemon Leaf Green. Super happy that this came out. I know Fire Red is also out. I'm hoping that at some point Game Freak and Nintendo will release Pokemon Emerald. But I guess we'll see. Maybe that'll be next year. I know Legend of Zelda is coming out this year, so that'll probably end up being something next summer, or maybe early in the spring. I played this game a million times. I also have this game on the original console. I bought this game because it's just something to play. And you listen to that music, man. It's classic. So again, we take a look at the team. This is my team that I usually run. We're in the 40s right now. Normally, I'll get a Dratini from the Game Center, I believe it is, and then I'll run up until I get a Dragonite. And this is usually the team I use. Nidoking was super underrated for me. I didn't even know about Nidoking until probably like 6 or 7 years ago in terms of just adding Nidoking to my team. So yeah, this is my build. This is my team, and this is running on the Switch too. Some other games I got here, you can see Metroid Prime Beyond. Beat this game. Fantastic game, I believe. Gave me tons of hours. I think it actually, I can't even remember how long it took me. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but great game. Just wanted to show off a few titles on the console. Here we have Mario Kart World. Completed all the tracks with all of the trophies. We got a single player here. All the Grand Prix. I usually run with Sunshine Mario and the Rally Kart. And as you can see, all of the Grand Prix have been completed. I'm sure there's more stuff to do, like online and multiplayer, but I haven't really gotten around to that. You guys know what Mario Kart looks like, so let's hop into the next game. Donkey Kong Bonanza. The game just feels really good in the hand. The console still feels so good in the hand. It has a really nice, good weight to it. I thoroughly enjoy playing my Switch 2. I wish there were more games that I was really interested in, and maybe I just had more free time, but that's another conversation for another day. So here we are. Donkey Kong Bonanza, my boy. So, I mean, this game is beautiful, runs beautiful, no stutters. I believe this is running at 60 FPS. I forgot the controls, so please forgive me. Let's go up here. And these worlds are so detailed. I mean, if you got ADHD or OCD, I mean, getting in this game, you are going to have a good time. It's going to really suck you in for sure. There's so much stuff to do in this game. But again, running really well on the Switch too. If I could give you guys some advice, I would recommend this is definitely a game you would want to play, on a plane when you have time. Kids are asleep or whatever the case may be for you guys. Even for the younger audience, if you're looking for something to just really sink your teeth into, this is definitely a game I recommend. And of course, we have the purple Donkey Kong. All right, and then the last thing I want to show you guys, obviously I have Smash on here, Wii Sports, Pokemon Champions, not going to go too deep into that, but I wanted to show you guys how the virtual game cards work. I think I might have discussed this in the first video, and I'm sure you guys know how this works, but I just want to show you how cool I think it is, how I can just load up my profile. I can find some of the games. These are the games that I've played, I've had on my Switch. Great games like Persona 5, Arceus, Pokemon Arceus, Snipper Clips, Star Wars Republic Command. And I know there is some other Star Wars games coming out. Not sure if those will be on the Switch too. But if we go down here, you look, we got Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, as well as Skyward Sword. Let's load into Tears of the Kingdom. I just love how you can load the games onto the system without them having the physical copy, and the animations and everything is just really dope, I think. So obviously this is not going to be done right away. This is going to have to download. Pause right now as I allow Metroid Prime Beyond to install. But that's pretty much it for the review. I also have the Pro Controller, and we can go over that real quick. So the Pro Controller for the Switch 2, great shape, lightly used. Hit me up if you're trying to get it. Obviously, buttons still sound really great. So Game Chat is the last thing before we're going to close this out. Game Chat I was able to use once when I was playing with my brother on Mario Kart World. We had a good experience. The connection was really good. So I highly recommend Game Chat. Obviously, I think everybody knows that Nintendo needs to work a little bit harder on integrating some of these more mature platforms and titles and features. The ecosystem is really good in terms of like the games you can get. We all know that Nintendo has the best games on the market, especially for first party. I don't even think that's a question, especially today with Microsoft really falling off. But yeah, to close this out, would I recommend the Switch 2? Absolutely. If you can afford it, if you can find it, if you feel like you're getting tired of your Switch, maybe you're coming from the first Switch and your battery life is not good. Maybe you're looking to play some of these newer titles that are only on the Switch 2, like Mario Kart World, Pokopia. I believe Donkey Kong Bonanza. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's only on Switch 2. So yeah, I would highly recommend this console, as well as like for collectors. I think this is a great system. I'm hoping that it's going to outsell the PlayStation 2 and the first Switch, but I guess we'll see. I mean, we're in tough economic times, so. But yeah, that's my retrospective 1 year later on the Switch 2. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.